they were on
cardiac arrest.
Yeah, they were 7 minutes into the game, or 13 minutes into the game, and Jay Bouwmeester, one of our defensemen, he's been on the team for fucking ever. The guy's like 36, 37 years old, which is ancient for the NHL, but he's also really fucking fit. Like, he's another guy who doesn't look like he'd be in the NHL. He looks like he'd be like a substitute 8th grade science teacher or something. And he was like, they replayed right after he fell on the bench, like what his most recent shift was. And they're like, maybe he got clipped. Maybe he got caught in the jaw or something. And they played his shift. Nothing happened. No contact. The last thing he did was he flipped the puck into the other end, skated to the bench, took one step onto the bench, and then just passed out, like just fell down. And everybody was like freaking out, paused the game. Apparently they had to use the defibrillator on him. Like, his heart was so out of whack. And so they buzzed him right on the fucking thing. And then like they had a giant, you know what they do, like when football players or anybody gets like borderline paralyzed, they strap him in that thing and wheel him away. And so they strapped him in that, wheeled him away, and then everybody went to the locker room. And like 5 minutes later, they're like, all right, well, the game's canceled. Nobody's really comfortable playing if they think that their teammate might have actually died or might be dying on the way to the hospital. And the NHL commissioner and the Anaheim Ducks were gracious and even were like, yeah, we're gonna take off for this one. Like, nobody wants to play if someone that was just on the ice might be dead.
What was the score at the time?
It was 1-1. And so what's going to happen is they're going to restart the game with 3 periods full whenever they reschedule it, whatever date, and it'll start 1-1 is how they'll do it.
Okay.
So yeah, hopefully he doesn't die.
It's not like any other sport,
think he
though.
is.
Like, how many times in football you see someone like get fucking or soccer even, right? You see someone get annihilated, and then they're like, they carry them off, they go back, the game never stops. It's weird to hear that in hockey.
Yeah, if you get like hit so hard that you're knocked out and they have to take you to the hospital, the game continues. It was more just a thing of like out of the blue, like this guy just had a heart attack and might die.
I think Filthy's right about football, though. Because in football, you could die. People have been paralyzed. Game just carries on. Like, you don't know how bad it is. People leave the game having not regained consciousness yet. And everyone else is like, well, I guess what I
put a dollar value at it then. Like, presumably, I assume the football is going to make more money than hockey, right?
Well, of course, yeah.
Per game, definitely. Yeah, and
sure. So I wonder at what level of monetization do you just keep playing? Like, could you find across sports that at some level is, you get down to like, like the junior leagues of some sort. Everything's gonna stop. Someone gets
I wonder what they do in NASCAR. Like, if somebody like hit the wall early in the race and died, like what would they do there? Would they just call the race off?
Isn't that a highlight reel?
They might. That's kind of a bummer.
I don't know about NASCAR, but the thing is, in football, these teams game plan for each other all week long. Like, you can't just do a do-over. Like, for all I know, hockey teams show up and kind of like, all right, boys, game number 73 of the season.
What are we going to do? Oh, we're going to run the same system we've been running all year.
Yeah, right, and see how it matches up, right? But in football, they've been looking at tendencies and crap like that. Like, you can't just sort of easily redo it, and squeeze one in.
And in basketball and hockey, it's like there's 82 games in a season. You can mix and match. You could flip that around without anybody really noticing. Football, it's like, no, that's your day. You got to finish the game or the whole league is out of whack.
There's no back-to-back football games. Sometimes you get back-to-backs. It happens.
Yeah. So I think he's...
So hockey's kind of like baseball, and like its season goes on forever and they're always
baseball
playing?
Baseball has 3,000 games a season.
It's the same as...
hockey and basketball both have 82.
Okay.
Yeah. But I think Bouwmeester is... I think he's going to retire. Like, he would be foolish to get back out on the ice after that. Like, you already have your cup. You've been playing since like 2004. You got so much fucking money. You're fine. Like,
here's an OHL game that was canceled after the goaltender suffered a quote unquote gruesome leg injury. And there's just a picture here of just tons of blood on the ice.
Oh, that might be when a guy got tripped and slid into him, and it like gashed his leg all over the place.
Looks like someone shot a deer there.
Yeah. Clint Malarchuk, he almost died when his throat got slit. It's happened. I'm surprised that doesn't happen more. Really, a testament to the safety of the NHL.